4 years ago, on a Sunday afternoon, a long-held dream of Lakiah Capps faded when his four-wheeler crashed on a gravel road. But for him, that day also marks a new beginning, because Lakiah, a young man of faith, believes God has a plan for him, a plan greater than his own. For inspiring others with his faith and determination, Lakiah Capps is our 2017 Inspiration Hometown Hero. As an 8th grade student at Lebanon Junior High, Lakiah dreamed of making it big someday as a professional athlete. His dream seemed within reach by many, including friend and teammate Jack Earhart.
Before his accident in 7th and 8th grade, he could dunk a basketball, for example, as a junior high student. Not many people can do that. He's also an even better football player and baseball player than he was basketball, so that speaks volumes to how good of an athlete he was.
Then, in February 2013, Lakiah's dream was shattered by a four-wheeler accident that left him with a broken leg and brachial plexus injury, where nerves are actually pulled away from the spinal cord in his neck, causing his right arm, his dominant arm, to be lifeless. Lakiah's stepdad, Scott McCowan, recalls the surgeon's devastating prognosis.
When he came out, he was talking to Lakiah's mom and I and just said, listen, the way his arm is now is the way that it's always going to be. And we were thrown back, and I just, before even thinking about it, I said, you're wrong. That is not the way it's always going to be. And we believe that God is a great physician and that there was going to be some healing take place.
Multiple surgeries at Barnes Jewish Hospital in St. Louis improved Lakiah's use of his thumb, wrist, and shoulder, but did not restore the use of his right arm. Still, he was determined to play the sports he loved, and Renee, Lakiah's mom, was not surprised.
As a family, we say, don't say can't, don't ever say I can't do something. But I think he probably was born with that. We never had to tell him, don't say you can't do anything, because, that's just not in his vocabulary.
After his doctors released him, Lakiah went to work, amazing his friends by making it look easy as he switched from being right-handed to left.
I think the first thing I did was learn how to shoot a ball, I would say, because that's really the only thing I could do without moving around that much, is shoot a basketball. I went out in the garage and would shoot, and then I started playing basketball some more.
Using his left hand, Lakiah played JV basketball his sophomore year. As a junior, he led the JV football team with most interceptions. And in 2016, Lakiah became a respected varsity safety and one of the best kickers in the Ozark Conference.
Kendrick Tiller, a guy who went to college my junior year, he graduated and got a scholarship. And he had helped me out a lot this summer with kicking, and Coach Christian said, well, you're our kicker. And so I had to take that upon myself to get better and to work on it and to stay after practice and to make sure that my kicking wasn't the reason why we lost a game, or even maybe my kicking was the reason why we won a game. And I had to take that upon myself and to do whatever I could to help the team out the best I could.
Athletic trainer David Gordon describes Lakiah as a senior leader whose teammates respected him for what he could do.
I don't think that I ever saw him where he was ever really down, other than a few times on the football field, practice, or in game, where perhaps he missed coverage, didn't make a good tackle, didn't do something that he felt that he could have. There was frustration, but he never walked off the field. He didn't give up. What he did was went back to the huddle and tried harder the next time.
Lakiah's mom is proud of his perseverance and the leader he's become.
It's just been really hard to watch your child go through something like that. And, you want to take that away. And there was nothing that we could do to fix it. And you want to fix it as a parent, and I'm just so proud of him that he hasn't given up, and that he's, I always say that God put a dream in his heart, to play sports and to affect people through his sports, and I'm just proud that he didn't give up.
Mike Capps is also proud of his son for his sports accomplishments, and even more for a decision Lakaya made off the field.
We always focused on what he did on the ball field. That, you know, the reality is the best thing he ever did with that arm was he made a decision one day in church, and, you know, as we were sitting there praying, I felt his arm go up, and it just makes you real proud. And so the best thing he ever did with the arm wasn't striking somebody out or throwing a touchdown pass. It was he made a decision. I'm very proud of him for that.
After graduation, Lakaya plans to get a degree and live near his family in Lebanon, the community he loves. And as a young man of faith, Lakaya looks forward to the plan God has in store for him.
What I meant as a kid as making it big someday was just becoming a professional athlete. And it was kind of hard for me to realize that after my wreck that dream had been taken away from me. And it was kind of hard to look at it that way. It was kind of hard to think that the plan I had for my life was gone. But when it made me realize that God's plan for my life was so much greater than what my plan was, it made me realize that if His plan was greater than mine, then there's nothing to fear. There's no reason to worry or question Him anymore. And to realize that, it comforted me a lot. I knew I wanted to play sports again and just get back out there with my friends. And they were really the reason why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to impact my friends and show them that no matter what you're going through, like, everything will be okay. It'll all work out in the end if you just trust God and hold on to His word.
For inspiring others with his faith and determination, Lakaya Capps is our 2017 Inspiration Hometown Hero.